right, we're back. Yes, Osun State gubernatorial election will take place on Saturday, August 9th, 2014. According to media reports, there's a heavy military presence in the state with more than 5,000 operatives of the Department of State Security Service, that's DSS, deployed with abundant military and policemen to maintain law and order before and during the election in the state. The chairman of INEC, that's Atahiru Jega, said that the gubernatorial election in Osun State will be conducted under tight security. Now, with this in mind, how will the elections turn out? Will the people's votes really count? What are your thoughts on this? Please give us a call on 070-8066-8014. You can tweet to us at YourV. We'd like to hear your thoughts on this. All right. They said there's military everywhere. Well, there are police cars. In fact, what's her name? Who was there on Saturday? Said every car was a federal government car. FG.
And then that by now, the Osun State has been bordered off. You can't enter or leave.
Yeah. We're saying this morning.
Yes.
So if you have anything to do with the elections and you're not in there yet, or is your
that's
case.
it. Oh yes, OYO, yes. But really, let's talk about this. Don't you think it's a good idea for this to happen? Because the truth is that Nigerians, we are crazy people.
Of course not.
You don't think so?
Brian,
I think so.
I'm not. Wait. Let me make my point so you understand him. I believe in democracy and I believe in the rights of the people. But knowing the way we are our people, we know
very
ourselves,
violent.
we can get very violent. So if the presence of the soldiers would actually make us say, you know what, don't go there, they'll blow your head, just go and vote and go to your house.
Excuse
That's
me,
what I think.
first of all, what I want to say is, soldiers are meant to fight wars.
Yes.
Soldiers are meant to fight insurgency. Soldiers are meant to fight soldiers like themselves. Soldiers are not for civilians. Police are for civilians. So if you are going to curb it, put policemen there, period.
But the soldiers are not fighting.
We need these soldiers going right now in Sambisa Forest.
Okay.
They are highly needed there, not in Osun State.
Honestly, Jumoke, this is from a layman's angle. If I know that I have my PVC and I'm an eligible voter and I don't have any mago in mind and military is moving up and down, what is my own? Enter there, vote, go back and eat rice. Simple.
No, I don't agree.
Yeah.
Even if I see policemen fully armed, I might be a little cautious and say I want to stay at home. Not to talk of army men that they're supposed to. Are we at war?
And I think that is why they put out the campaign that, listen, these people are not there to threaten you. They're there just to ensure there's law and order.
Morayo,
They
are not going to molest you.
Right now, there is allegation against the Nigerian military that they have killed people for no reason.
Extrajudicial,
extrajudicial killings.
Yes.
So, is it this same military that you have brought to come and man civilians? Look, I know what the military did to my father. I know what the military can do. I know what the military did in Lagos 2 weeks ago. This is the same military that you are putting in is wrong. Okay, what is wrong is wrong.
I hear you.
I'm not saying they shouldn't have security personnel there. Yes. They should, yes, to curb violence. But it should be.
But I hear you, Mikey, very clearly. But if you remember Ekiti, when the election was fairly fair.
Excuse me.
Violence free. Excuse me. The presence was there, but we still got the results.
Brian, let me analyze Ekiti for you.
Yes.
How many registered voters did they have in Ekiti? Maybe they said 7 million. Altogether, how many people voted? Maybe 320,000. Don't you think the presence of that heavy amount of military men made people stay at home?
I don't think so.
Honestly, Osun Resident Electoral Commission personnel said, this is what he said, the heightened security alarm is caused by politicians with ulterior motives. And dare I say, I probably buy that.
Exactly. So that's where I'm coming from. Like, okay, if you know you have no ulterior motive, if you know that you're actually standing by everybody's vote must count, the military president will not, you can be happy. Exactly. But I think what opposition's worry might be is that, listen, with this presence, would you now use that to go and rig the election? That might actually be a worry, not necessarily because if Aregbesola, knowing the kind of person he is, like if he knows that your military presence is just to maintain law and order, fine, maintain it and make sure everybody's vote counts. But if you now use that presence to find a way to thwart that voting to the PDP, that's where that problem is.
And they're already saying that. But in the papers today, APC was saying that PDP is trying to arrest their politicians, to deter them from coming out to, what's the word?
To mobilize
people to come voting. Now, I say, if you want security, there's NDDC, what they call them again? these Peace Corps people that you can throw everywhere. Put 100,000 of them into armed policemen. No,
they are policemen.
Military men
are meant for civilians now.
Military
not soldiers.
Military men have more respect. I'm just going to point that out. If you put NCC, whatever,
they don't have respect.
I won't look at you the same way I would look at the military man.
Okay,
if I have any ulterior motives, I'm quickly going to go home and say, you know what, I'm not coming out.
The word is not respect, the word is fear.
Okay.
When I see military men fully armed, I'm afraid.
Okay, if you are afraid,
yes,
isn't it a good thing that the tout who wants to go and steal ballot box is also afraid and they stay in his house? Because those touts know that the military is there, they rather not go and make any mess because they don't blow their heads off.
Morayo, if it's out, he's going to be so afraid that he prefers to stay in his house. An innocent voter like Jumoke will also stay in her house.
Well,
so what happens during the election?
That is why
we want people to come out and feel secure. All right, let them see security presence.
Okay, let me take this call. Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Ade.
Hi, Ade. How are you? Thanks for calling. Go ahead.
Thank you. Right. My contribution is this. I think with the presence of military, I think is a good thing. The election that happened in Ekiti State, I don't think it was militarization. According to TVC journalists, they said the election was free and fair. Now, there is this fear that can come into the hearts of people when they see much police presence and they may not want to come and vote. Yes, fine. But Ekiti State election has proven to be a test run and it has been successful. So I feel people should go out and vote regardless of military presence. They are there to protect the voters.
All right, thank you very much, Abi. I think we got the point of what you were trying to say, yes.
See, the thing is, so far, in all the elections, even the one of 2011 that brought about a lot of killings after President Jonathan won, we had policemen there. What was the impact? They still were not able to contain all those killings. Sure. So I believe what Atahiru Jega and the INEC Commission, what they are doing right now is to curtail these things to stop them from happening. Yes. Nobody wants people dead or riots.
Last year, when we were doing celebration, we had policemen outside the shrine and these Peace Corps people outside the shrine. There was no violence, there was no stealing, there was nothing. They managed to maintain law and order. Finish. We didn't have any soldiers. I'm not saying don't have security. I'm saying keep it with the police.
Soldiers aren't even trained for elections. They're trained for battle. They're trained for war. Are we at war in Osun State?
Absolutely
no,
not.
We are not. Hold on. Okay. If you say that it is for security, during the general elections in February 2015, are we going to militarize Nigeria? Do we have enough men to man Nigeria like that?
Let me answer that question.
I asked yesterday.
Okay, wait, let me answer that question. If militarization the whole of Nigeria to get Nigerians to vote, to get their vote account, then so be it. Because the truth is that, as the caller said, we've seen the test run in Ekiti State. When the military presence is there, everybody knows to comport themselves. Now, it's for how, one second, YK. It's for YK, one second, I'm almost done. The point is that we need to go out and let people know that this military, they're not there to kill you. They're not there to come and cock their guns and kill you. The idea is for them to ensure that it's out that want to come and cause problems, they don't come out.
I just gave you facts and figures.
Which is what?
300,000 people voted out of 7
I don't know.
I
can't confirm that fact, Jumoke. I'm sorry. I can't confirm that. I can't confirm that.
No, Fayemi had 100,000 people, 100,000 votes.
I can't confirm
Fayoshe had 200,000. The LP guy had 20,000. That's 320,000 in all. There are 7 million voters. What are we talking about? 7 million voters? Because that's what the INEC officials
All right, let me take Abdul Qadir's call. Good morning, Abdul Qadir. Are you there? Oh, I'm so sorry. I kept you on for
That is what they give us, not ruling out the fact that it is possible you must have had clone voters as well. Because as of yesterday, they had a thorough search and they realized that about 500,000 were cloned voters.
Exactly. That's what Jega said. They're cloned. So those who are now complaining that, oh, they didn't give us our private because they said no, we're APC. They didn't give us our PVC, our permanent voters card. It's not true. It's because some of them actually duplicated their cards.
So you're saying that
is it the military that will arrest them now?
So the point is that those ones, right? For example, if somebody you duplicated, you have maybe 4 permanent voter cards, right? Now, you're now there, you've gone to vote in Ward A. you want to go and vote in Ward B, and someone say, Mister, I saw you in Ward A now. Why are you coming here to vote? Start fighting. But because the military is there, you can put yourself, let me not go and fight. They recognize me in Ward A. Let me just go back to my house.
May I say something stupid?
Yes.
That I can even say that there are more than 320,000 professors in only Ekiti, not to talk of voters. Going back to my facts and figures, that militarization makes people stay at home. They are afraid.
I don't think so.
Look, let me tell you something.
Okay, wait, let me respond to that. Even if it's only 300,000 that voted, that 300,000 counts. It's not as if the 300,000 caused any violence. If you're going by your own figure, that 300,000, they came there and their vote
So if we have 500,000 APC members who sat at home because they were afraid of being arrested,
why would you be afraid of exercising your electoral rights? The army is not there to molest you. They are just there. According to Atahiru Jega, this is what he said: to secure electoral process, to protect INEC personnel and materials, to make environment peaceful for elections.
Pause. Let me take your biscuit. We'll come back to Jumoke. Good morning, Yomi. Are you there?
Yeah, good morning.
Thanks for calling. Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. I just want us to know one thing. There's nothing wrong with the military, but there's much wrong with the intention of a government that has been lethargic about a more worrisome thing in Nigeria, which is what is going on in Zambia, where the presidency suddenly picked his courage of now sending this amount of military. Where was he not using that? My worry is that if you listen to ABC, they are saying that some of the SS that are there now are masked. They are masked. What is the meaning of that?
Unknown people.
It is a very dangerous thing. And I'm telling you, rigging is not when they are voting. By the time you send people, they say people should man and have their the thing in their hand. They should pursue it, make sure that they're going to a collection center. Tell me who will be able to do that in that type of situation. It is to encourage, a professorial rigging, which the guy is leading.
Okay. All right.
Thank you
very much, Yomi. Thank you very much. Now,
God bless you.
Okay, can I give
2 points that he has raised?
Okay, yes, reiterate.
Number one is that
They should be in Sambisa Forest.
Yes. They should be in Sambisa, not in Osun State.
Yeah.
Secondly, based on my experience from what happened in Ekiti State, that APC members were saying that they were, what's the right word to use? They were
disenfranchised.
No, not
oppressed and depressed.
Suppressed. They couldn't come out of their houses. They make sure that they didn't come out of their houses.
All right.
Thirdly, is masked people. And who are they? Ghost security men.
Jumoke.
That they can.
The soldiers are masked.
Hold on.
1 second.
They are masked people. They are not so, apart from soldiers, they are masked people carrying arms that are security personnel. That's what he's saying. Okay. Now, that kind of person will first of all use a bullet to remove your cap.
We can't confirm that yet. But let me go to Susan's. Yes.
I just have one question for Jumoke. Assuming you're a military personnel and they give you options to deploy you to Zambia or to Ogun State, which one will you pick?
Okay.
Which kind of nonsense question is that?
But seriously, I'm just looking at it from a lighter side.
No. I will take it that is your age and experience that is talking.
All right. But going back to the facts of the matter, the truth is, you see, for democracy to thrive in this country, sometimes you need to take it by force. That's the truth. No. Listen to me. Let me make my point. You see, if we ensure that even if it's 20,000 people that come out, Aregbesola or APC should ensure that his own followers, regardless of military, come out and vote. PDP, come out to get your ambition, get your followers. So let them do the campaign to get their people to come and vote.
I disagree. Aregbesola does not have the army under his control. He doesn't have the police under his control. He does not have security forces under his control.
Yes.
He cannot bring out his people when the state is totally militarized. Is he going to protect them?
So please define militarization. Is it that they are shooting the citizens? They're not shooting them. They're just standing there to make sure that
I don't have. Listen, Morayo. There is no guarantee that they will not say, based on some people are rushing here, we had to shoot, and then they kill 2 or 3 people. There's no guarantee.
That didn't happen in Ekiti State. But hang in there. Let me take a call. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, that's Ini. How are you?
I'm good.
Yes, go ahead. Thanks.
I'm sorry. I'm just going to make a complaint. People on hold for too long.
Oh, you can see.
You've been on hold for so long.
Apologize.
I'm listening to opinion.
Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Anyway, I think I agree totally with Jumoke. Because it will make me a bit jittery coming out with so many military people. We're just going to vote. So I don't think it's a proper thing.
Okay.
This is democracy.
All right.
And then we should be able to nurture it in such a way that, we don't mess up things.
Okay, thank you very much.
First
Ini.
and foremost, I want to
Yes.
say something.
Yes.
Please, these politicians should stop making this thing a do or die affair. Whoever wins, may the best man win. This it's a do or die affair. Why are the military there? Me, I don't agree with military. Back to Sambisa.
We need them
That
in
is
Borno.
where they are needed, though. Not in Osun State. The
military-
police, who are meant to guard or guide,
There's anti-robbery police.
Civilians.
There's
One
anti-riot.
second, I can't hear YK.
are the people that should be in Osun State right now, not military. Military, we know what they just, I keep on saying what they just did in Lagos State, just because they jammed one soldier.
Yes, so.
One soldier. You know how the military
Yeah,
behave.
yeah.
And God help us if they take a gogoro
All right,
before
now
they
Now,
Wait,
judge.
yes.
YK, what you just pointed out, the military is there, obviously, because the politicians see this as a do or die affair.
Exactly.
And so what are the military supposed to do there?
They're just there
To
to
keep
stand.
people in.
They're only there to
Wait,
ensure
wait,
there's
wait.
law and order.
Nobody is saying they're going to be
One
there to
second,
oppress
let her
APC.
respond.
No. Excuse me.
Let her
So
respond.
when a military man,
Yes.
fully armed
Yes.
for war,
Yeah.
sees two politicians fighting, what does he do? And one is APC,
He
one
has
is
his
PDP.
instructions to disarm
Capture
them,
both
not
of
necessarily
them.
to shoot them.
Disarm
But
them.
You don't even know what is the others
What's the
are.
primary,
You know, if they are-
assignments of the police?
No, Jumoke, you cannot assume that because the military has been sent them to Osun means that they've been asked to kill them, to
Why
kill
do they
everybody.
need them? Why do they need them?
To
there?
ensure law and order, to just their presence,
excuse
their
me.
presence alone can make sure that there's law and order.
myself and Sansi start fighting like this, you are mad. What is wrong with you? Hey, Kiniko, hey, Kiniko.
They can't.
You just
He will not
arrest
put
them.
down his gun. He'll put down his gun.
Yes, he could.
The soldier, the police will
You don't
just
know that
arrest
for a fact,
both of us.
Jumoke. You don't know that
Both of us
if he can do
will
that or
go-
not.
Both of us will go for trial
Yes.
for fighting in public.
Yes.
What will the military do? Do they have the permission
He'll
to
put down
arrest?
his gun. He'll
They-
put down his gun and come
Why
and
can't you don't know that for a fact though? You
Mario,
don't know that
we
brief
are-
is
the
for
things
Osun
that
State.
we're saying about the military is what we know of the Nigerian military.
Okay.
We're not just
All right.
picking facts.
Already
from
we are
there.
inside problem with
Okay,
Amnesty
oh.
International.
All right.
Already, oh.
On that note, we need to round up because we have another issue. But I think we're still going to be talking about Osun State all till Saturday.
I'm from Osun State. I can't even go home.
That's your business. Me, I'll go if I was from Osun State.
Because you're
All right.
afraid.
They've closed the border.
Were you planning
When we
to?
come back, we discuss the new e-passport with our guests after the break. Stay with us, don't go anywhere.